Hey folks, and welcome back. We are at none other than King Gong Studios today, and we're going to be talking about a really cool package that we got yesterday. Let's open it up. Meinl Cymbals. Meinl Cymbals. Meinl Cymbals. Meinl Cymbals. In the last decade or so, Meinl has been really well known for innovating and coming up with really cool different sounds in the cymbal world. So what is it? What gives Meinl Cymbals that certain mojo?
My mojo!
That unique sound, that ultra dry, washy, airy, full-bodied sound that gives Meinl Cymbals really kind of a different sound from some of our other lines. Created with really specific sounds, textures, and harmonic frequencies in mind, Meinl Cymbals really has some product lines that separate themselves from the rest of the industry. We've got a really cool palette of cymbals that they sent for us to check out today, so let's go through what we have. First, we're going to start with crash cymbals. The first one we have is the 18-inch Pure Alloy Custom Trash Crash. It features 5 different holes on it of 2 different sizes, 5 larger 2-inch holes and 5 smaller, maybe 1.5-inch holes. It's got a dark character, it's washy, it's trashy, it's kind of like a China type cymbal, but it's got this nice airiness to it where you can smack it and it gets right out of the way. The next crash cymbal that we have is the 18-inch Byzance Extra Thin Hammered Crash, featuring really large, almost 1-inch sized hammer marks, the oversized hammer marks. This has a really low pitch, a open dark character that sounds great as not only a drum set cymbal but also a suspended cymbal as well. Featuring a more traditional lathing, it opens up really nicely and has a great sound. Next, we have the 14-inch Extra Dry Medium Hi-Hats. Featuring an unlathed top and a lathed bottom, these cymbals are really popular from Meinl's Extra Dry line and have a really thin top cymbal and a much thicker bottom cymbal. The contrast creates a really unique sound that has become really popular of Steve Weiss customers. Also featuring what looks like a kind of 1-inch machine hammered, oversized hammer mark, it really creates a unique sound for this line of cymbals. Next, the ride cymbal that Meinl sent us is an absolute monster. It is a monster! This is the 22-inch Byzance Symmetry Ride, which was designed by the late great Ralph Peterson. If you're not familiar with Ralph's work, Ralph was an incredible jazz and all-around drummer who's really known as a prolific educator from this past generation. We have his signature 22-inch Symmetry Ride, which features an outer edge which is unlathed, as well as kind of an etch-lathed general bow of the cymbal to this monster, massive, hand-hammered, unlathed bell. The cymbal's really unique. It has an interesting profile. It's really just a great cymbal that we were really fortunate to check out. Finally, we have 2 really great effect cymbals. One is the Generation X Extreme Stack, which features a 12-inch splash cymbal stacked on top of a 14-inch China type cymbal that has tambourine jingles mounted on it. The tambourine jingles almost act as rivets to give you kind of that extra sizzle to your sound, and when it's tuned, I guess you can call it tuning, when it's tensioned a little bit more on the top, it can sound a little bit more like a clap effect, and when it's a little bit more open and trashy, it can really give you that nice effect splash and get right out of the way. The other effect is the 16-inch Extra Dry China from Meinl. Really cool, thin, lathed top, unlathed bottom or playing surface if you play it inverted, and it's got a great sound, speaks really quickly, and again gets right out of the way. This is a really cool palette of cymbals that Meinl has sent us. We're going to listen to them individually, and we're also going to check them out in 2 different playing configurations. So are Meinl cymbals worth the hype? What do you think? Let us know in the comments.